Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex, and let's continue building our version 0.16 base. Since the last episode, I set up the iron line we set up in the previous episode. Since then, I also set up a line for copper. I've got mining drills down here. Actually, it looks like several of the drills were mined out, so we'll have to go fix that. So I have one line for copper. I also set up a line for stone brick with this small stone patch over here. So not a lot of stone coming in, but it's enough to make sure that we've got plenty of stone for paths. Speaking of the path, the new textures on the path on the stone brick rather, look really awesome. They've got kind of like this edging around the sides, which looks really nice. I think this guy used to be a landscaper in his previous life or something. So that looks really good. Let's go fix those mining drills on the copper. Oh, also, when I laid things out yesterday, I had steel, and then I had another walking path, and then stone brick, but I decided just to put those two together. And I also messed up the layout of the steel slightly. I actually need another belt in the middle for coal. Alright, so it really goes like that. So I had to move this stone brick line down by a tile after I already set it up because I had it in the wrong spot. So it should really be like that. And we'll start setting that up as soon as we fix this copper mining situation. So I'm just, I set these drills up over here just to start cleaning up the, the scattered bits of ore around the outside of the patch. And they did that pretty quickly, apparently. I do want to have this belt balanced on both sides. So what I will do for the other four is we'll have these facing this way. And then I'll just do that for now. That way they will fill both sides of the belt instead of just one side. Taking a look at power, we're doing just fine on electricity. Let's see if we can pick that up. Yeah, and these all still have plenty of ore left over. I think I can get rid of one of those poles too. Okay. And then for the coal line, for smelting, I did have to split it into two different directions here. So it goes north for this iron line and for that one too, and then south for the other ones. All right. Pardon me. So for steel, I'm not going to be able to put all the furnaces right next to each other like that. And the reason is that for this inside row on either side, I need to have 4 inserters going across because I have 2 belts there. And I can't do that and still have room for power poles. So for the steel line, I'm going to have to space it out with 1 space in between every 2 so that I can have room for power poles. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And then we're going to need 2 rows on each side, separated by 1 space. I've been handcrafting tons of inserters, so hopefully I've got enough accumulated by now. I think I've got enough furnaces too. So hopefully this will go off without too much of a hitch. And I think in this game, tech-wise, I'm going to try to get construction bots as quickly as I can, just so that we can build things more quickly. You know, if you guys have seen my tutorial series, or even if you haven't, you know, I'm sure you've seen this kind of stuff being assembled many times already. So I know that your time is as precious as mine, so I don't want to bore you with a lot of things that you're already familiar with. All right. So we'll do coal there. Iron will have to go there. And for right now, I'll just bring it in from there to get things started. And then we'll bring in another line of coal here to feed the inside furnaces. All right, and then power poles, we're just going to go in between. Alright, I'm starting to get good at this. Spoke too soon. Okay, and then we can start, let's get our output belt. And I'll put a couple chests. I'll just do, for steel, I'll just do one stack of each. Then we just start laying in the inserters. Now in this case, on this side, the yellow inserters on the bottom are going to feed coal. And then we're going to have red inserters placing the steel onto the belts. Oh, and I haven't made the red inserters yet, have I? Okay. Oh yeah, I did make some. We'll make a few more. All right. There we go. And then on the opposite side, the red inserters are going to feed the coal. Doing this as fast as I can. I don't think I would be a very good speed runner. All right. And then the yellow inserters on this side are going to place the steel on the belts. Go. All right, so there's our steel line. All right, so we've now got one of everything set up. Before we move on, I am going to grab a blueprint of this, because So what I'd like to do is start putting together a blueprint of early game stuff like this, so that in the future I don't have to build it from scratch. So there's steel, and I'll put that into my early game blueprint book. Okay, and stone is basically the same as the other one except shorter. Alright, so now that we've got that, I do want to start mining more iron since we've got higher demand for it. So let's come over here and put down another 8 or 10 mining drills. I'm going to get some more wood for power poles because I'm running low. Alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead and build out to the end of the line here. Okay, been doing some research in the meantime. I'm almost done with all the red science pack only research. So we're making pretty good progress there. As far as electricity goes, we're doing fine. I've been checking mods for updates, and there's still a lot that haven't been updated yet, but I did get the even distribution mod. That one's been updated already. So that allows you by control left clicking, you can pass over several machines or furnaces, and it'll evenly distribute the contents among all of them, like that. So that comes in pretty handy. The other nice feature is if you press Shift-C, it'll dump automatically whatever you have in your inventory that goes into those buildings. It'll automatically dump it. So it's a pretty quick and easy way to keep your inventory clear. I guess I should talk about the ore distribution. I left a space for 4 belts of iron ore, and then we've got 4 belts for copper ore, and then our 1 belt of coal to feed all that. So that's what all this space is for. Okay, let's go and grab our machines that are making belts and circuits and so forth. And I'm going to relocate that down to the iron line. Here I need more iron and copper for research. I'll keep the lab over here for now. But we'll relocate all this other stuff. That I think needs to stay here. And then what we'll do next is we'll start to lay out our main bus. Okay. So I want to set this up with 4 belts of iron, 4 belts of copper. At least 2 of those belts will immediately split off to make circuits. And then the other 2 will continue. And then we'll have some belts of circuits and steel. We'll have stone brick, stone, that sort of thing. And so I think what we'll do is we'll use this this path as sort of the top end of the bus. We'll put the bus here, and then we'll have another path below it. So let me grab some more stone brick. I'll go ahead and grab that steel so we have some. in a minute here we'll figure out where the right side walking path needs to go. Okay, so yeah, copper is going to be down here. So for iron, well, let's see. 1, 2. So it's going to be something like this. We probably won't need more belts than that. And then we'll have some room down here for fluids as well. But I'll just go ahead and put those down as well. And I think that's as far as it'll go. Yeah. So this will be the general layout of the bus. So copper is going to go over here. And then iron is going to come down from up there. So I just want to make sure I leave enough room to get everything in. Yeah, so I can bring the iron down here. Let's make some more of those. And yeah, that'll be fine. All right, and since this one is on top, it's going to be this belt. And then this one is going to be coming in right about there. Let me just make sure I got that right. Yep. Alright, so I wonder if I have enough room for a balancer right there. No, I don't. So the balancer is going to have to go on this other side. And I think we can put it right here. I'll give myself a little bit of extra room. So we'll put a 4-to-4 lane balancer right here so that the plates are all evenly distributed. Right, and then that'll be the bus for iron plate. And then we'll have the same for copper. Make some more splitters. Okay, and then in this case, let's have the other lines come up here like this. Okay, so we've got copper and we've got iron. Down here we'll have green circuits on these first two, and then red and blue circuits. Here we can put steel. We're also going to want stone brick, stone, and coal. So we'll put those there. Actually, do I have... Yeah, let me just plop a couple things down here. So steel, stone, stone brick. I don't have any coal, but that'll be coal. And then down here we'll use these belts for things like plastic, engines, you know, other stuff. I can't think of a lot of other things we need to put on the bus, but plastic and engines for sure. All right, so let's get steel put up there. All right, so we'll put steel right. No, that's not a good place for steel. All right, steel's going to have to be a little bit farther down the line. I'll just bring it up from here. And we're just going to obliterate all that other stuff that I already made. That's okay. We'll just redo it right here. Actually, let's think ahead a little bit. All right, and then stone brick I'm going to bring up next to that. Craft some more belts here. I don't need more stone brick. Okay. So we got stone brick. We'll also need stone. We don't need that right away, but eventually I want to put stone there. For building train rails. There might be one or two other things that need stone as well. The stone brick we definitely need for science packs and electric furnaces later on. But this will do for now. So in the next episode, we'll set up... First I want to set up circuits and get that going. And then we'll set up red and green science and start doing some more research at a higher rate of speed. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.